Today we are going to see the topic is classification of contract. The classification of contract is divided into three types: on the basis of validity, on the basis of formation, on the basis of performance. So on the basis of validity we have valid contract, voidable contract, void agreement, void contract, illegal agreement and enforceable contract. On the basis of formation we have express contract, implied contract, quasi contract, e-commerce contract. On the basis of performance we have executed contract, executory contract, bilateral contract and unilateral contract. We will see the classification of contract elaborately in the next slide. The first is on the basis of validity. The first one is valid contract. Valid contract means both agreement and enforceability is present, then it is called as a valid contract. If there is any agreement or enforceability get affected, then the contract becomes invalid. So both are present, then it is called as a valid contract. We can tell in another manner is all the essentials are present, then it is contract. The contract is called as a valid contract. The next one is voidable contract. Voidable contract means in contract we have two parties. In case any one party cannot enforce the contract, it is called as voidable contract. Why the one party cannot enforce a contract means the consent is caused by coercion, undue influence, misrepresentation or fraud, then the affected party only can enforce the contract. The other party cannot enforce the contract. So it is called as a voidable contract. The next is void agreement. In this agreement, at the beginning stage itself, it becomes invalid. That mean by they can call it as in a different words. It's called as void ab initio. It means void ab initio. So at the beginning stage itself, the agreement becomes invalid, and then you cannot create any legal rights. Then it is called as a void agreement. The next one is void contract. Void contract means at the beginning stage you are creating the agreement and there is a enforceability, so it is a valid contract. After, due to some situations, after it will take some time, maybe after 2 months or after 3 months, if there is some problems are occur or some changes in the law or some act are abolished, so due to some changes the contract becomes impossible, then it is called as a void contract. I will tell you an example. Here, contract to import goods from a foreign country. So they are creating a contract for importing goods from a foreign country. It is a contract. So now the contract is valid. So after 6 months, the rules or the law will be different, that you are not imported goods from the foreign country. Then the contract is void, because hereafter we cannot import any goods from the foreign country. So now the rules are get different. So now the rules are changed. So they cannot continue the contract. So the contract becomes void contract. The next is fifth point is illegal agreement. Illegal agreement means once if you go beyond the rules and regulations, then it is called as an illegal agreement. Or if you are doing any criminal activities or if you are doing any immoral activities, then it becomes illegal agreement. Once the agreement becomes illegal, the illegal agreement it's related with the other agreements also. So they maybe create some help from the friends or they are getting any help from the relatives, then the agreement which is related to other agreements, all agreements get affected. So it is called the subsidiary agreements. Subsidiary means this is collateral to the main agreement, is called as a subsidiary agreements. So all the agreements get affected due to illegal agreements. So all are invalid. The next one is unenforceable contract. Unenforceable contract means it's called as a due to technical defects. Once a contract gets affected, it is called as an unenforceable contract. What are the technical defects? First one is absence of writing. If you forget to write any terms, or if you forget to mention any rupees or something, it's called as absence of writing. Next one is you forgot to do the registrations, then it's called as non-registration. And if you not provide any insufficient stamp duty, then you can't continue the contract. But if you are remove the technical defects in your contract, then you can enforce the contract. Afterwards, you remove the technical defects, your contract is a valid contract. The next classification is on the basis of formation. It is first one is express contract. Express contract is the contract which is created in words, spoken or written. Then the contract is called as a express contract. The next one is implied contract. Once the contract is not created in words, spoken or written, then it is called as a implied. Express means if you are created in words, spoken or written. Implied means if you are not created in words, spoken or written, then it is called as a implied contract. I will tell you one example. A is a person takes a cup of coffee in a restaurant. It is an implied contract. The next type is quasi contract. Quasi contract, it's not a contract at all, but it's a contract. How it is created means if any one person intentionally entered into the contract, or due to some situations he is intentionally do some activities, then it is created as a quasi contract. I will explain through example, then you clearly know what is meant by quasi contract. X is a person, he is a tradesman. He leaves some goods to some one person house. That person house is Y. So he leaves some goods by mistake in Y's house. Then Y have to return the goods to X, but he is not return the goods to X. Y use the goods for personal use. So the Y is the person is liable to pay for the goods to X. In case Y is not pay any amount for the goods, then X have the enforceability power. That's why it is called as a quasi contract. The next one is e-commerce contract. E-commerce contract means we are doing any business through the online or through the internet. This is called as e-commerce contract. We have lot of networks. They are linking with the numerous networks, so it is called as the online business. So if you are doing any business through online, it's called as the e-commerce contract. The next one is on the basis of performance. The first type is executed contract. Executor, it means which is done. If you are completed the work, it's called as a executor. Executed contract means in contract we have two parties. The two parties are completed their duties. It is called as a executed contract. I will tell you an example. A is a person, he is offering a red color car for ₹2 lakhs. Then B also accept the offer and pay the price, and A is also hand over the red color car to B after paying the price. So A completed the duty and B also completed the duty. So it is called as a executed contract. The next one is executory contract, means both persons are not completed their duties till now. It is called as executory contract. The third one is unilateral contract. Unilateral means only one person completed their task, the other person still not completed their task. It is called as unilateral contract. I will tell you one example. A is a person, he is hand over the red color car to B. So A completed their task, but B is not pay the price. So B is not completed the task till now. So it is called as a unilateral contract. Bilateral contract means both the parties are outstanding in in their task, it is called as bilateral. So both the persons are not completed their duties, it is called as a bilateral. Bilateral is it's similar to the executory contract. The next one is difference between void agreement and void contract. The first difference is void agreement means it is not enforceable, because at the time of creating the agreement it becomes void ab initio. At the time of beginning itself it not enforced, that's why it's called as not enforceable by law. Void contract means ceases to be enforceable. Ceases to be enforceable means at the time of beginning it is valid, afterwards it becomes invalid. That's why the mention is ceases to be enforceable, becomes void. The next difference is the void agreement is void from the very beginning, that is called void ab initio. And then in void contract, a void contract is valid at the time of formation. Formation means at the time of creation, at the time of the starting stage it is valid. Afterwards means subsequently means afterwards, after some time, after 2 months, after 3 months it becomes invalid, it is called as void contract. Next, third difference is they are contracting parties from the beginning itself, they are known that it is invalid. We cannot do this contract in future. So at the beginning stage itself they come to know the result of the agreement, so it becomes invalid. But in void contract, at the beginning stage it is possible, because they can do all the activities, they can do all the performance. So at the time of beginning stage it is possible. Afterwards that performance becomes impossible. They cannot continue the performance due to some investment problems or some raw materials problems, due to some technical problems it becomes impossible. Then the contract becomes void. The next difference is difference between voidable contract and void agreement. So voidable contract means one party can enforce, the other party, it means affected party can enforce, the other party cannot enforce. This is called as a voidable contract. Void agreement means it is not enforced. We cannot create any legal relations, it is called as a void agreement. Voidable contract, the second difference is the any defects in the voidable contract, it can be curable. We can easily remove the defects. But in void agreement, at the beginning stage itself it becomes invalid. So we cannot remove the defects in the void agreement. And the third difference is one party consent is not free because it is affected by coercion and influence, some frauds or misrepresentation. So consent is affected in voidable contract. Here void agreement, the agreement itself there does not fulfill any essentials of valid contract. They are not completing any one essentials of valid contract. So it is, that's why they are called as at the beginning stage itself it is invalid. That's why it's called as void agreement. Thank you students for watching this video.